on. The story from the project, innocent black man. Let me be clear. Damn, man. The story from the project.
What up, YouTube? Welcome back to the Small Account Challenge. Today is day number 83. Today, I gotta hit you with the Ric Flair. Woo! Because it was a wild ride. At the pre-market, I saw things had gapped down, and the main one that I watch had gapped down, which is SPY and Meta. So for the most part, I had to wait for the market to open up because I know those who hold it overnight are looking to cash in. But once the market started going, we started riding with it, and today we was able to pull out a nice win. And I'm gonna tell you exactly how we pulled it off. And today, midday market recap. Woo! All right, y'all, let's go over the trades from this morning. We got into a number of trades. We won some and lost some, but the ones we needed to win was the ones that count. All right, the first trade we got into today was on SPY to the upside at 937. We won on that trade. All right, let's pull it up. Oh, we already got it up like we always do most of the time. You're going to see it on your screen there. Okay, 937 to the upside. At 930, you can see it here. Not a lot of energy at first. 935, it starts to trend up. I'm saying I see it coming to the 10 EMA. I'm saying to myself, if it can break through, because it's still sitting on a key level as well, which is the 599.60 level. So I'm saying it has to break through that for me to jump in. I saw it creep through there a little bit. We jumped in, rolled it up, and caught a nice trade. We got it on the next candle, which is the 940 candle. That was our first trade. We started off green. You know, I like to start off green because now I'm not trading from a position of handicap. I don't like to trade from a position of handicap because now I'm holding my trades longer trying to recover. But I'm getting better at that because the last time that happened, I was able to trade my way back to green without holding too long. Anyway, our next trade was on SPY again to the downside. This one we lost on, but I'm going to tell you exactly how we lost. To the downside at 950. Let's go to the charts again. So 940 we got out on the first trade. So now it's sitting on the 10 EMA riding up. But I know it's coming to another key level, which is this one, which is about 601.53, something like that. So at 945, it's still trending up. 950, it's still trending up. Remember, I want this to the downside now. We get in on this 950 candle because I know it's going to hit the key level and start to fade back. At 955, it hits the key level. It comes down, and I'm saying to myself, I want to add one more contract on this one, and we accidentally sold our position. And as you can see here, the next two candles, it sells off, and we end up getting out at 10 o'clock. And you know we would have been right on this one. That would have been a winning trade, but we lost on that one. But we only lost $1, so which is cool. So we still sitting green. I was cool with that. Sometimes it happens because I was moving real fast on the trigger sometimes, and I make that mistake. It's cool. The next trade, we move over into Meta. Meta to the downside at 10.01. Let's pull it up. Meta to the downside, 10.01. All right. At the open, Meta starts squeezing up. Like I told you in the intro, people holding overnight will start to cash in because the ones who were shorting it starting to get out. So Meta starts trending up at 10.01. We get into this. It trends all the way up and comes to the 200-day moving average. So I knew now we're running into some resistance. I'm jumping into this at 10 o'clock. This candle closes at 10.01. We jump into this candle, this red candle here, and it flushes down, and we make a nice trade on that one. But it wasn't the one that I liked to cash in on in terms of a lot of profit because the way it fades, it was kind of going up and down for a little while. So when it went down a little bit, we jumped out, it went back up, went back down. So I'm glad we did that. Even though it ultimately finished as a flush candle, we were still able to get some profits and not sell ourselves short on that one. So now we're sitting green on the day pretty nicely, about $15, $14. Not much though, but we'll take it. And then we jump into SPY at 10.12, and this one we lost on. I'll tell you what happened. Let's head over to SPY, 10.12. Okay, let's pull this up. 10.12 to the downside. All right. So at 10 o'clock, It's coming to that key level I told you before. It flushes down at 10.05. Remember, I want this to the downside at 10.10. We jump into this thinking it's going to flush back, continue flushing down, but it runs into a key level. But I'm thinking the energy going to have to push through, and it doesn't push through. We tried to add, and that doesn't work, and it begins to fade back up, and we had to get out because now I see the energy. I see that that key level actually became a nice support level for it. So we jump out of it, and we gave back our profits from this morning. I hated that. So now we break even on the day, which is cool. I don't mind being break even. We didn't win nothing. We didn't lose nothing. That's fine. We want to continue getting at least 2 or 3% every day. And like I said, when you have them good days, it holds you over for the days when you break even and only get 1% or something like that. So anyway, on our next trade, which is 10.17 to the upside. So I figure since I want to go up, let's change position, start riding it up. At 10.17, this trade we won on. On that, I'm watching it on the 10.15 candle. It closes red, but I know it had a good support at that key level. You can see it there at that key level. So I'm, like I said, because it bounced off of that key level in my last trade, I said, let's just jump into this because that key level is holding. You can see here, it's a nice support. You can see it there. So I said, cool, let's jump into this. We jump into this. We start riding it up. And I'm saying, if it can break through the moving average, we'll add a contract. It broke through. We added a contract, and we get out as it's squeezing up. And this erases, this puts us in a nice sitting position on the green day. I think now we at like $25 or something like that. I'll take it. But we just are not at 3%. We at 2%. But we still continue going. So now we move over. No, we stay in the spot some more. And this one we get into at 10.21. And now I know it has energy now because that last candle that we jumped out of, it kind of squeezed up. So I know now people are watching it. Traders all over the world starting to watch it. So I said, cool, this is going to be a nice one. So we jump into this at 10.21. As that previous candle closed, we jumped in immediately looking for support at the 30 EMA. We got it. And I'm thinking to myself, because so much energy from the last candle is going to break this key level, which I told you earlier, which was 601, like 30 something like that. So it breaks through. We add at 10.22. It's starting to squeeze, and boy, when that bad boy squeezed, it squeezed heavy, and that gave us a nice win. We jumped out at 10.24, and that set us today at $83. That contract was nice because we had 2 contracts. So now we're sitting at $83. I'm getting ready to end the day, but I said, I think we'll take one more trade, small size. That's exactly what we did. And we caught this to the upside at 10.36. So now it starts riding on that key level that I got set here. It's riding it for a little while. 10.25 riding it. 10.30 still riding it. 10.35 still riding it. After this candle closes, I noticed that it caught support from that green level. We take small size anyway. We jump into it again, ride it up, and at first it stalled because these upper wicks right here, those upper wicks was acting like a little bit of resistance. But like I told you before, when the bulls want to go up, get out of the way. But if you're on the right side, just ride it up. We was on the right side with small size. From 83, we ride it up, catch another 20-something dollars on that one. And that's how we finished the day. You can see it there. I think we finished either 6% or 7%, but it's all good. It's all good because it's all about the Benjis, and we was able to catch a nice Benji today. So anyway, y'all, that's how we finished today. And today we crossed over a nice level, the $1,400 level, y'all. Listen, we didn't stay in 1,300 too long. Listen, sometimes when your account start to grow, you start to achieve levels even faster and faster. And I see that's what's happening to us, and we're going to continue doing that. So anyway, y'all, we'll be back at this tomorrow for day number 84. Woo!